Hey, it's DJ. Welcome to my channel. Today's featured item is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figure from a company called NECA. Super popular. Tons and tons of turtle figures from the Toon line, Mirage line, movie lines. Very, very popular company. And I'm going to talk about the original Mirage line. And I recently featured a Michelangelo a little while back from this set, and it's a 4-pack. And one thing about me is I absolutely love posing figures, and I will spend a long time until I can figure out a perfect pose for the specific figure and its limitations. And it surprises me that a lot of people pay a lot of money for these figures and they don't pose them really well, and they just throw them up on shelves. But I like my poses. And one thing about Hulk is usually his poses have limitations because of how bulky he is, and just they're always usually really big, chunky figures. And Hulk doesn't really wear clothes for the most part, and there's only so many like Hulk smash poses you can do. So I will show you what this Raphael looks like right now. So again, this is from the second, more chunkier versions of the Mirage line. These are the more beefy, more superhero-esque versions. I love these turtles. I love what they look like and what they represent. And I definitely love the Mirage comics. I read them and have them. Raph just looks like an absolute badass. I love the ripped little hood that he has that you can put on him, and the bandages on his arms. You can see all the wear and damage on his shells because Raph is a badass and he's out there grinding and fighting a lot like the Incredible Hulk. And that is why I like Raph so much, is because he's like the Hulk version of the Turtles. Attitude problem, anger issues, wants to be alone, has a hard time making friends, very aggressive. So he's my turtle version of Hulk. In terms of sculpt, very cool face. I like the anger in his eyes and the seriousness. I like the stoic pose that I gave him. A lot of figures are hard to get him to actually be able to hold a sai in his waist, and I finagled it and I was able to pull it off. I think it looks really, really good with him holding the sai. Like he's just ready to attack. Like if you come any closer, I'm going to beat your ass, basically. I like the it's not really cell shading, but the brighter colors with all the damage. It gives that appearance with the really bright yellows and greens off the browns. This is a bulkier turtle, so he's really, really big. He has the bigger muscles. Raph is the thickest, most muscular of the turtles. You can see all the line work in his hood and in all the bandages, and really give good detail on the shell. These versions of the turtles, just like the originals, have little tails. Big, thick, chunky thighs. I like the paint job on the pads, knee pads, and elbow pads. Gives off a very leather look. Sculpt, I will give this a 9.2. Paint is excellent. Love the colors. I love what they chose for the size, like almost like a minty blue-gray with nice paintwork on the handles. Bright, bright green, bouncing off the browns. Just, it looks amazing. So I will give paint on this a 9. I think a 9.0 is very, very good. Quality, NECA figures are pretty good quality. I think for the price, they're phenomenal. So each figure, it's a box set of 4, that's about $150 plus shipping. So each figure, if you do the math, it's about like $37.50 per turtle. And actually the box sets that they sell separately, not of this line, you only can get them if you buy the 4-pack, but of the turtles themselves are about $37, $38. So it's right up the middle of what they spend for the single box turtles. Articulation, the skinnier versions of turtles have a little bit better articulation, but NECA over the years has definitely learned and adapted to their type of articulation, and it's just gotten better with each variation that they've come out with. So wrist articulation, elbow articulation, double joints, shoulders. With this hood on, there's very little articulation on the actual head, but without it, you can move them around pretty easily. There is a waist swivel. There's no ab crunch, but there is like a waist swivel. You have articulation in the top of the legs, double joint knees. and the feet that you can twist in every direction. For articulation, I'll give like an 8.7. I think it's pretty good posing for as big as these guys are, and over the years, NECA has done a pretty good job, so 8.7. So overall, we're looking at about a 9.1. Definitely worth it. I could probably even go higher, but I'm trying to be as critical as I can about these figures. But I think a 9.1 is pretty good. And these are definitely one of the best versions of the turtles that have come out. So highly, highly recommend it. These are 6 inches and they weigh maybe a pound. Really good quality rubber, PVC, plastic. And the front shell and the back shell are more of a softer rubber, but just very good quality overall. And I definitely recommend this. So with regards to where you can get it, basically auction sites now, Facebook Marketplace, maybe, you know, some turtle groups on Facebook, you might be able to find these sets, $150. And then scalpers, obviously, are going to raise those prices if they have the opportunity. So maybe a little bit higher, but definitely 150 plus shipping is what you're looking at. For sure worth it. And the artwork on the box is amazing as well. Please Hulk smash the like button, subscribe, and I'm being consistent, putting out tons of videos, Hulk videos mainly, but I love TMNT and I love Usagi Yojimbo and anime, so I'll be throwing out some videos other than the Incredible Hulk, but for the most part, it's going to be Hulk. Hope you enjoyed this Mirage Raph, and I will see you in the next video. All right, peace.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.